Interior Cabinet Secretary Dr. Fred Matiang'i has assured Kenyans that there will be no internet shutdown during the August 9th general elections, adding that Kenya has built up a very strong image as a democratic governance environment. And as a government, they will adhere to the Constitution. The sentiments by CS Matiang'i are as a result of a section of politicians in their campaign trails claiming that there is an attempt to interfere with elections through the Ministry of ICT. Speaking during the 18th conference by the Kenyan ambassadors and high commissioners held in Nairobi today, CS Matiang'i reiterated that the government is confident in the election preparations, made through the multi-agency instigated by President Uhuru Kenyatta. Our reporter Kennedy Kimani has more on this story.
Speaking during the 18th conference by the Kenyan ambassadors and high commissioners held in Nairobi today, on the key measure the security sector has taken to support the IBC conduct the August polls, Interior CS Dr. Fred Matiang'i has reassured Kenyans there will be no internet shutdown during the August polls, saying that Kenya has built up a very strong image as a democratic governance environment, and as a government they are going to live by the Constitution.
We are not the ones who conduct elections. Elections are conducted by the IEBC. We play a supportive role. And I have assured them, as I have assured, the country, that we are ready to play our supportive role. And our supportive role is to enable the IBC deliver a free, fair, and credible election. And the request or whatever we have been told to do in terms of security deployment, I have confirmed with them, as I have done to the country before, that we have sufficient resources in terms of personnel. We have created an integrative framework where we're working across on a multi-agency framework with other agencies to support the IBC to deliver on the elections. They have asked me questions about the challenges we face. I have again outlined the same challenges that I've talked about before. There are cases of voter bribery, there are cases of abuse of social media, which we are dealing with because we have sufficient institutional frameworks in place to deal with these issues. And as I've said before, I have told them here that as our representatives, when they go out there, Kenya has built up a very strong image as a democratic governance environment. We are not going to claw back on those credentials by, for example, raiding freedoms, shutting down the internet, interfering with freedom of association or freedom of assembly or whatever the case may be. We are going to live by the Constitution. We have all taken the oath of office to ensure that we live by the Constitution. All we are doing is encouraging our fellow citizens, our brothers and sisters who are political players, to be mindful of the country, to be mindful of the citizens of this country, to keep the peace, to campaign very peacefully and respect the rule of law. That's all.
As a government, CS Matiang'i has said that they are confident in the preparations made through a multi-agency instigated by President Uhuru Kenyatta, and they have seen no reason to suspect disruptions before, during and after the August polls.
Government operates in an organic manner. Everyone plays their part, but we are coordinated in an organized way because government is an institution. So our bit in terms of our preparations and what we are doing will be in when our Minister of Foreign Affairs now addresses the world on all these kinds of things. That's basically all that we have spent our time on this morning. Thank you very much, good people.
Kennedy Kimani, Hope TV News Watch, Nairobi.